So I want to talk about a moment that I just had downstairs. I was holding my baby and I was feeding her. And I noticed that she started to hit herself, right? She does this where she hits herself to like soothe herself, to calm herself while she's eating. It's like, a thing that she does to just soothe herself. And I grabbed her hand and I raised my voice and I said, "Stop. Don't do that." Because I don't like when she hits herself. And she did it again. And I grabbed her hand and I said, "Stop. Don't do that." And she did it again. And the Lord spoke something to me while she was doing this. And he said, "Try again, but kinder." Right? Try again, but be kind. So I grabbed her hand and I just kissed it. I kissed it. And she hit herself again. And the Lord said, "Try again." And I grabbed her hand and I kissed it. And the Lord said, "Try again." Grabbed her hand, kissed it. She kept hitting herself. And he just kept saying, "Try again." Grabbed her hand, kissed it. Now it gets to a point where she's starting to hit me. Right? She's aggravated. She's hitting me. Every time I grab her hand, kiss it, she's hitting me. And he just keeps saying, "Try again, try again." Grab her hand, kiss it. Grab her hand, kiss it. Every time she tries to hit me or she hits herself, grab her hand, kiss it. And she eventually calms down and she starts just poking my face. Starts playing with my face. And the Lord keeps saying, "Just try again. Kiss her again. Kiss her again. Kiss her again." And it gets to a point where she just stops. She doesn't hit herself. She doesn't hit me. She sits there and she calms down. And mind you, this is right after I'm in the middle of prayer. I'm on my knees. I'm crying out to the Lord. I'm crying out about a loved one that is not in the faith. And I'm crying out for the Lord to bring them to the faith, for them to give their life to the Lord. I'm on my knees and I'm crying out. And the Lord showed me through this that so many times when we come to the faith, we start to get angry with people. We start to get bitter, resentful when they're not in the faith, when they're hitting themselves, right? Where they're coping with different things and they're drinking, they're smoking, they're going to sex, they're doing all these different things to cope with this pain that they're dealing with. We start yelling at them, grab their hand. "No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sin. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that." And we're condemning them. And we're throwing hell at them. Telling them if they don't stop, they're going to go to hell. They're never going to see God again. We start condemning them instead of loving them. Right? Instead of just simply saying, "It's okay. I see your struggle. I see your struggle. I see what you're going through. And I'm going to kiss it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to love you through your struggle." And that's how you bring them closer to God. It's not by condemning. It's not by yelling at them. It's not by making them feel like they're the problem in themselves, right? Without the enemy tricking us and deceiving us and all these things, the human mind itself is not the issue, right? The enemy deceives, and you cannot be afraid. This is something the Lord taught me a long time ago. You cannot be afraid of somebody's demons, okay? Because sometimes you think it's just anger and just righteous anger, and you just love the Lord so much that you want somebody to come to the Lord. No, behind all that is fear. You believe that these demons will take over this soul so much that the Lord cannot restore it. You believe that these demons are over Jesus. That's what you truly believe. You might not think it, but behind all that anger and resentment towards your partner, towards your mother, towards your father, towards your siblings who are not in the faith, behind all that is fear. And you cannot be scared of demons because Jesus Christ overcame all that. He overcame death. He won already. So you cannot be scared of somebody's demons, because if you pray and you love this person and you just talk to them how Jesus would talk to you, they'll soften up, right? Every time I kissed her, she might have went back to it, right? It's not to say that these loved ones will never go back to their sin. It's not to say that they will never struggle again, but it's to say that the more that you do it, the more that you love on them through it, it's okay. It's, you know, like, you don't make excuses for their sin, but you tell them it's okay. I'm here with you through it, right? It's okay. You can come back to the Lord. You can try again. Just try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. The more that you do that, they'll soften up. The more I kept kissing her, she eventually stopped hitting herself. She started hitting me. She started attacking me. Again, these people eventually might stop dealing with the coping mechanisms they're trying, to where they're smoking, they're drinking, they're going to all these different things, and they might start attacking you with anger. They might start arguing with you, coming at you, and after that, they'll soften up, right? And it just spoke so deeply to me, because I've been pleading and begging the Lord for this loved one, and He showed me my heart. He showed me that I have not been the most loving. I have not been praying. I have not been interceding. I have not been on my knees. I've not been fasting. I haven't been wanting it. I've been giving up. I've been having little to no faith that the Lord can do this, that the Lord can change that person's heart, that the Lord can bring them back. I had little to no faith, so I gave up. And I haven't been praying. I just said, you know what, Lord, like, I thought I was surrendering. But surrender comes with you giving that person to the Lord, but also still praying and still loving. I started to be hateful. I started to be resentful. I started to be angry. And the Lord just showed me my heart. He showed me my heart, that you have to be loving. You have to continue to love. You have to continue, because the Lord does that. Every time that you hit yourself and you cope with these different things and you go to your sin, He kisses you and He loves it. And He says, come back to me. Try again. Try again. Try again. So I don't know who I'm talking to, who this is speaking to, but the Lord spoke that to me, and it really helped me. But you have to remember to not be scared of someone's demons. You have to remember that you had the Holy Spirit inside of you. You had the strength of Jesus Christ. And you can overcome these demons with love. You can love these people, and those demons will flee. They have to, because they see Jesus within you. So I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this helped, but I hope that you take this back to the Lord. I hope that you're kinder to people, and I hope this really spoke to you and it helps you in your life.